Hello and welcome to episode 41 of Mathghamhain Morsels. I think it's 41 already. This is again going to be in the Sanguine Start series. And today I'm going to be showing you how I make Colcannon. Colcannon's really simple to make. It just has a handful of ingredients. And I've already done mashed potatoes once during, I believe it was one of my feast streams. So I'm going to do a fair bit of this off screen because you don't need to see me just boil up potato, and you don't need to see me boil up cabbage. Those are self-explanatory. So I'll be boiling up my potato and cabbage, getting them ready, and then I'll also be heating the cream and heating the butter that I'm going to use to make my Colcannon. Then I just have some scallions. You can also, scallion, green onion, both of those, they're the same thing. Those work wonders for this dish. If you want, you can do a leek and kale version. You can do the cabbage and green onion version that I'm going to be doing. And if you really want to dress it up and make it extra indulgent, get some really good Irish bacon, fry up some of that, and mix that into the Colcannon as well. Or you could mix in some good cheddar cheese. Both of those work absolute wonders. But I will join you guys back here after I get this stuff boiled up, and I'll show you how to put together Colcannon. So see you then. Okay, so here we are back at my desk. My potatoes are boiled, still steaming. They're fresh out of the water. My cabbage has been boiled. And one trick that you want to make sure that you do is once your cabbage comes out of the hot water, you want to either run it under cold water or put it into a cold water bath just to shock it. It helps keep it really nicely green. My cream and butter have been warmed up and they're ready to go. So you can either mash this the traditional way, or you can do what I'm going to do, which is rice it, because it gives a more pleasant texture, in my opinion, if you rice your potatoes. But like I said, if you don't have a ricer, or you prefer not having to break out your ricer, then you can just use a normal potato masher. So let's fill up this ricer, pop on the top, give it a squeeze, pop it open, load it up again. After getting the little bits of potato that escaped. The potato, as I said, is fresh out of the boiling water, so it is very hot right now. So do mind your fingers, especially if you're newer to cooking and you haven't developed your asbestos fingertips yet. Fill this up again. Stick the top back on and rice it down in. There we go. Fill it up again. I'll be able to get the entire last bit of potatoes in this last fill. There we go. There's all my potatoes riced up into the bowl with that cabbage. Let me just stick that there. A little bit of potato tried to escape. Make sure that I get all this potatoy goodness. So I'm using just 2 fairly good-sized russets. And that makes more than enough Colcannon for me. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a mix around at this point before I add in the cream and butter. Add in my entire cream and butter mix. And give that a good mix. Now then, this always needs a nice bit of salt. I'll use pink Himalayan today. Give that a good mix again. After this mix is when you really want to start tasting it, see if it needs more butter or more salt. This needs a little bit more salt and some more butter. Toss that butter in there. Give it another good mixing round, and then this probably be good. I'll give it another taste after I finish this mix. That is the perfect mix of butter and salt. Now it just needs its final ingredient to be added, and then this is done. And its final ingredient is just some, like I said, green onion or scallions. Decided not to go for the really decadent version, which includes some Irish bacon mixed in. It is amazing when you do that, but I have difficulty finding Irish bacon in my area. If you find it, toss it in. It's absolutely delicious. So, just going to quickly break down a few green onions, peel them of any of the papery skin that they sometimes get. Especially if they're getting a little bit older, that first bit of skin can get really papery. And that will not be pleasant if that gets into the dish. So I'm going to peel off that skin. There we go. There's another one. A little bit more there. And just one more green onion should be perfect for this. Give this one a quick peel as well. There we go. And chop off the top. So you just want to take off the very end of your green onion. The part that has those little roots. Line up your green onion. Slice it into little rings. And you can use the white, you can use the green. If it starts to get to where it's turning a bit yellow or brown, then I don't like to use that. But most of this is still good, so let me throw some more chunks of green onion onto my board. There we go. That one didn't get cut all the way. Okay. So green onions cut up. Nice and simple. That just gets thrown in with the potato and cabbage. One try to escape. Mix that round. Like I said, you can add in cheese if you want. You can add in garlic to make a garlic colcannon. You can add in bacon. But this is just a fairly quick and simple colcannon. It's the first type of colcannon that I learned how to make. And that's going to be fantastic. So, I will see you guys again once this is plated up with my dinner. And I'll walk you through how it tastes and why I like it. And we'll be done with this video. Okay, so here we are. The colcannon's done. I made a steak with a bit of a pan sauce and threw some pan sauce into the colcannon as well. So first off, it's mashed potatoes with cabbage and that bite of green onion. What's not to love? I know that you all know what mashed potatoes taste like, and this is just a really creamy, buttery, delicious mash. So let's go in. Of course, being mashed potato, gravy just absolutely ramps up the flavor to ridiculous and delicious levels. So good. So that's how I make my Colcannon, like I said, if I want to sex it up a little bit, I'll get some Irish bacon, fry up a few bits of that, mix them into the potatoes as well. Occasionally I'll add in a really nice cheddar cheese. So I get these cheesy, delicious potatoes with that green cabbage and green onion mixed throughout. It's just fantastic flavor and absolutely delicious. Make this as a side dish. You will not be sorry. But with that, I'll leave off with my normal try new things, try different flavors. Have you made Colcannon before? If not, give it a go. Make it a side dish for one of your meals. It's absolutely delicious. But yeah, try different foods. Try different spices, different seasonings, different recipes. Experiment in the kitchen. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your life. And with that, have a good one all.